An update now to a News4JAX I-TEAM investigation into a troubled Eastside apartment complex declared a public nuisance today by the city of Jacksonville. And now the downtown East apartments, formerly known as the Franklin Arms Apartments, are being forced to make changes. I-TEAM investigator Scott Johnson has covered issues at the complex for well over a decade and joins us live at police headquarters with what happens next. Scott.
Joy, it's downtown East, but most people know it as Franklin Arms, which is what it was for several years. The city's requiring a lot of things, new fences, new lights, to work here closely with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office about getting rid of all these criminal issues that are going on the property. The city says it's too much.
I started covering issues at the Franklin Arms Apartments in 2011. Since then, this man, Ravi Kata, has purchased the troubled complex, and things haven't gotten a lot better. The I-TEAM has detailed issues at the complex for years, from crime to mold and infestations. Now Kata has traveled to Jacksonville from Texas to defend his management of the complex in front of the city's Public Nuisance Abatement Board. He attempted to defend his management of the complex to the board.
The city is trying to establish that I'm not doing enough, but I need to establish that I am doing enough. So that's only will come by asking the right questions.
Asking questions, sir.
Okay. So do you believe that we have security system that is helping in some of these cases?
It's certainly better than nothing, but it could be better.
And it has to get a lot better, as the board rules Kata needs to make several improvements to keep this complex from being shut down. A big sticking point, the amount of violent crimes on his property in recent months.
Those 7 crimes that the city has alleged as a nuisance on this property have occurred on your premises.
Again, those are already recorded, so I cannot deny, but my question is, there are so many properties that are having 10, 20 crimes in the 6-month period.
We're not here to talk about other properties.
Yeah, I know.
Here are some of the required changes. They include putting fencing around the complex, putting in 24/7 cameras that store video for 30 days, making sure anyone who stays there is on a lease, and working very closely with JSO. I spoke with one resident at the meeting who asked to not be identified. She says it's about time.
The property manager, he has a lot of excuses on the matters that are at hand as far as the safety of the people that are around there.
Do you think this is going to make it better at all?
I believe so, if he does everything that is asked of him as far as surveillance, fencing, security, and following the rules.
That city board, along with JSO, is working, because they gave him a long list of things he has to do, to get the top priorities that they want done in the next 30 days. We're live downtown outside police headquarters. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott, what about the employees at the complex? Have you heard from any of them?
Well, you know, they don't really want to get involved and be in the middle of all this or really be named. But as I was walking out of the meeting tonight, Joy, one of the employees there stopped me and said, look, the owner's not a bad guy. They say he responds anytime they have a complaint. He tries to do his best, and they feel this whole process that he's going through with the city is making him look worse than he really is. Back to you.
All right, Scott Johnson reporting live tonight. Scott, thanks.
There's been a second arrest in the connection with the murder of a woman whose body was found in a San Marco pond last month. Corey Ellis is now charged with 2 counts of tampering with evidence. These charges are connected to Dedrick Wesley, who's charged with second-degree murder in the shooting death of Beverly Fabris. Now, there are no details yet from police about why Ellis is charged with Wesley. And the woman's body was found by a dog walker, her family believing that she was dating her accused killer. She leaves behind 2 sons, ages 1 and 3.